So and when that baby boy, that baby girl gets to see their mama or their daddy or foster parent, whatever it is, who are supposed to be giving that kid some love, able to do it and do it consistently, and make that a priority, man, ain't nothing better than that. When your mama see your name on the call ID and ain't worried about what you calling about, that's a blessing, man. You know what I mean? Because prior to that, every time the phone rings, she's just wondering whether it's the police or the morgue. You know what I mean? Or somebody that they owe some money.
Or they figured you were calling from the jail, or they were happy you were calling from the jail.
Yeah, as opposed
or
to
they
calling
knew
from the morgue, which you couldn't do.
In jail, and they were happy you were there because you were safe. That's always a sad story.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get it, man. Get it. Want it. Have at it. Make it happen. It's yours. It's there for you. It's for the taking. Grow from it. Let me tell you something. And I was over here somewhere, but Don changed my thing again.
I didn't.
Anyway, and don't worry about what anybody thinks about you, because what anybody thinks about you is none of your doggone business. That's their problem. You see, because what our biggest fear, and I guess you guys have heard this before. If you haven't heard it, you're going to hear it today, and if you've heard it before, you're going to hear it again, because this is the most important thing. And I God bless Marion Williams for writing this, because it took all the thoughts and everything out of my brain and put it on paper. And so and it's called Our Deepest Fear, or starts with Our Deepest Fear, and it says, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that somebody around you does not feel insecure. You were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. And it's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Our presence. It ain't our words, because I got some, I used to have that old slick talk, to do what I had to do. And it had no substance. It was nothing redeeming about it. And see, people can see through that. But what you do, when you enter the room, your presence is what? Aren't by and or in awe of and or afraid of. Okay, so have a presence of kindness and of love and of involvement, and be interested in someone other than yourself for a change, because we're self-absorbed when we're out there. Me, and you ain't even a singer, on that me. Ain't no me in us. It's about us. Somebody else wrote that today. I don't know who sent me that, but somebody said that it's really about all of my friend Gaston sent it to me. This is about us, man. This is a us thing. This is a we thing. This is especially now when we are clearly under attack. And this is what's scaring me about what is going on around us, is that we have been asleep so long that they had to do you had to jar us awake and then put us back to sleep. You know, because this is the biggest form of manipulation that I've ever seen in my life. This is the biggest propaganda scandal that I've ever seen in my entire life. This is about population, crowd, and mind control if I've ever seen it in my life. And this is the time that you got to take your mind and take it back and use it for what it's designed to do. And that is thinking. Thinking. We have conformed and we become complacent and stagnant and all those things. It's time to wake up, folks. I mean, you know, who's running the corona? I don't know, not me, but I'm running my life and I'm how I deal with corona.
I'm good with no puppet master, thank you.
Yeah, man, all they're trying to tell you, oh, this number is up and so you must do this. I'm going to tell you what with your numbers. Okay, because my dad's a math professor, okay, and I know how numbers work. Had to know. I had to do math, and I couldn't even write it down on a piece of paper. I had to do it in my brain. And so all these numbers are skewed to do whatever they want them to do. It is what are you going to do? Because before they had corona, you needed to wash your damn hands.
I mean to laugh, but sorry, that's just true.
I mean, come on, man. Like, really? So let's get right, man. You know, I'm not asking nobody. I'm not no protester, okay? I'm not asking nobody to go and do no marches and none of that kind of stuff, okay? I believe Black Lives Matter. I believe Asian lives matter. You know, I believe all lives matter. You know, I believe my best redneck friend's life matter because I got some. I don't know about y'all, but you gotta have yourself one. Life ain't right without it, man. I'm telling you, I'll show you the pictures. Anyway, your presence is what we want. We want you present. We want you here. We want you to be a survivor. So, all my 9%ers, if you're out there, if you're a 9%, if you got a year more. And why is it called a 9%er? Because 91% of the people relapse within the first year. Most within the first 30 days. And so if you last a year, you're probably on the right track, okay? You can probably do it again. But listen, don't get me wrong. I have lasted 3 years and then fallen off. So you're never out of the woods. You know, you're never out of the woods. I'm not out of the woods with the time that I got now. I'm not out of the woods. I mean, I'm actually looking at the woods. But I look at it differently, you know? So you know, it's just the reality, man. It's like, make that decision and make it today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. You know, live today, especially because, you know, here we go. We get ready to have a whole nother little shutdown, and don't say I didn't tell you, okay? Because I'm telling you now. There's going to be another little shutdown. And you know the struggle that you had to just go through during this first shutdown, trying to get your habit, get your stuff right? It's going to happen again, but it's going to be worse than the first time. So I'm suggesting that you start now while you still got a little freedom to at least get out the house and stuff. You know? Mm-hmm. Start now. Start now. Start today.
But before your centers and facilities are completely packed and in crisis mode.
Start now.
Right now would be a good time to get a head start on that.
Yeah.
Very highly recommended.
Very highly.
So when things are in crisis mode, it's going to be a little harder to get in. You're going to have a little more of a waiting time and.
Yeah, one of my mentors and one of the people that I graduated from Automobile University. As a young salesperson, what they do was that we had several tapes and well, there were cassette tapes back then. I'm showing my age. You know, people, cassette. What's a cassette?
8 track.
What's an 8-track? Anyway, in our automobiles, if we were ever in our car, we had to have one of these tapes playing, and it was all you know, motivational speakers. And Les Brown was actually one of my favorite ones. And what he used to always say, and I'm reading it right here, it says, too many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears.
So I